Right, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Lexus EJ07UEW. This is the SEL model, 2007 car as you can see here, and this one's covered 41,000 miles only. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful example. Been fantastically well looked after by the owner, not only mechanically but also in terms of its condition. All the lights and lenses completely intact, front bumper with hardly a mark of any note on it anywhere. Likewise, wing and bonnet absolutely clean as a whistle. Come down the near side of the car first for you. The panels are absolutely mirror smooth, they really are. Sorry, my microphone's playing me up today for some reason. It's had a very recent set of alloy wheels fitted to it. The old alloys were in the car but were corroded, as is quite common on the Lexus of this age, but this one, as I say, benefited from a brand new set, not fitted by us I hasten to add, but they do look lovely on the car and all look in wonderful condition. It is a really good looking car, and the body condition is really exceptional. There will be the odd very minor mark which obviously the camera, my eyes won't pick up, so I do positively encourage people to come and see the vehicles. But I can't see any indentation on the bodywork at all. So it sort of beggars belief that the car is now sort of 10 or 11 years old. Just come down the final panel work, but I think you'd be really hard pressed to see a better example anywhere on the used car market. So externally, as I said, one of the very best you'll see. So coming to the boot of the car now, apologise, I've got the engine running so there'll be condensation as it's a cold day today, but all in really lovely condition back here. All the original tools, little tool pack is here and with the car, but been kept beautifully. Coming to the back of the car now, door cards on all the doors are absolutely beautiful again. Full set of carpets all the way through the car, and it's been kept really nicely. It's one of the very nicest you'll see. So coming to the front now, driver's door card, as with the others again, very clean and tidy. Driver's seat in very good condition, hardly anywhere of any note in there at all. And likewise, front passenger seat, absolutely gorgeous. So inside the car now, engine's running as it has been all the way through, and the dashboard is absolutely pristine. They are beautifully built. The colour combinations work wonderfully well on this car. Just to show you, obviously sat nav working absolutely perfectly as you'd expect. If I pop into reverse, got a lovely clear high definition camera on the back there as well. Just coming down a little bit further while the gear lever's back and allows me access. Obviously Mark Clevenson stereo as part of the multimedia pack. Heated and cooled seats, of course, because it's the SEL model. But all the wood, all the trims, absolutely beautiful. And come across to the multifunction steering wheel with the paddles, obviously hands-free again as part of the multimedia. You can see there 41,119 miles, and apart from the low fuel light, there is no warning lights on this vehicle at all. And just to come down here, you can see there you've got your electric rear shade button, plus various other functions, and all the switches for the electric memory seats, all in beautiful condition again. So finally, just come into the engine bay. As you'd expect from Lexus, it's a beautifully presented engine bay here. Quite brilliant V6 engine, which is absolutely wonderful in operation. What will follow this video will be a road test of this very car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Lexus EJ07UEW, and it's the top of the range SEL model. This particular car's covered 41,113 miles and is registered, I can read it here, EJ07UEW. The reason we do the road tests is so customers get to see the cars in operation prior to coming to see us. That way, if there's any issues with the vehicle, we can and we will relay them back to you. It's the whole point of the video, really. I've mentioned issues in the past on the video, and I'll continue to do so. The road test's also done on the same country roads, very close to our premises, so hopefully will be representative of what you'll see and feel for yourself should you want to take the car for a test drive if interested in buying the vehicle. Firstly, a quick apology. I know it really annoys some people. The sighting or the location of the camera, and when cars don't have a sunroof, means I have to side mount them, and it's not the best angle, and I apologise. If I can find a better way to mount them, if someone knows of a better way to mount them rather, then please let me know. Until such time, I'll continue to do them as they are. So, brief background to this car. Clearly, very, very well looked after vehicle. Engine starts absolutely instantly, settles to a completely smooth and even idle. Sounds wonderful in operation, which is an interesting choice of words because you can hardly hear it at all. But when it does extend, it's absolutely glorious. There's no warning lights on the dashboard relating to the car or any engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge, and given the fact that it's just been delivered to us well over 100 miles, running at just under half, which is exactly where it wants to be on a Lexus vehicle of this type. Engine then feeds through into the automatic gearbox, which is absolutely silky smooth. They're utterly seamless in the way they go about their business. The point of the videos here is just to see if there's any kind of clunks or to apologise, that's my phone going off. I thought I'd switched it off, so I do apologise. Yeah, I mean, the point of it is to pick up on if there is any sort of thumps or clanks, which there shouldn't be on this sort of age, but that's the why we do the videos, just to see if there might be, so we can relay them back to you. But this is absolutely silky smooth. These gearboxes can be used in a couple of ways. Most of the time you'll just leave it in full auto mode, which is what it's in currently here. Or you can just tap the gear lever across the right hand side, and then you can do it manually yourself, which you can do in two ways: pushing the gear lever forward to go up the gears or down, or you can use these really nice paddles, and they're nicely styled ones on here. The right hand one goes up, left hand one goes down, and it's really smooth. Particularly helpful actually if you're overtaking and don't want the auto gearbox to suddenly change up halfway through the manoeuvre. Someone's persistent, so I will get back to them in a second. But all working exactly as it should. Steering of the car, lovely, sweet. There's no slack in it, no free play. It's just tight and taut as you'd expect with the mileage. Also tracks absolutely bullet straight, and there's no vibrations coming back through the steering wheel of the vehicle at all. Same goes for the suspension. Very, very comfortable riding cars. They've got this exactly right. It's firm enough to give you, very, very responsive handling. Actually, far better than the Motor Magazines ever gave it credit for. It's a very nice, direct car to drive, but it's very, very absorbent and well damped. In a stark contrast to some of its more sporty competitors, where they can be horrendously unpleasant on anything other than very smooth surfaces. This one has kind of the best of all worlds. It's a wonderful, wonderful compromise, which is what all suspension ultimately is, I guess. Brakes on the car, nice solid brake pedal. There's no fade, there's no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal at all. It's all very, very good indeed. Also, come back to the suspension of the vehicle, there's no sort of clonks or clanks from underneath the car. Quite often on a used car you might find where rubber bushes perished, it's sort of little metallic noises, but this is absolutely silent. It's wonderful. Coming to the interior of the car, as you'll know from the Walkaround video, it's in absolutely beautiful condition in here. Built to a standard none of its competitors are. I mean, it's wonderfully, wonderfully well made. Not a hint of a squeak or a rattle from the interior of the car. They feel rock solid, and if you come and see the car, you'll remember this point of the video, because it honestly challenged you to find a better built car than this. They are brilliantly made cars, and it's lovely with this two-tone interior. It works really well on these Lexus cars. It's very high quality materials, everything working exactly as it should. You've got the big screen sat nav there. You've got heated and cooled seats. I'll just check those for you. I have checked them, but I'll just do it again, just to show on the video. But everything in here is of the highest quality. It really is. Instrument binnacle directly in front. Again, really nice. You know, it feels like a premium car. You're looking at very high quality switchgear and instrumentation. All the instrumentation's working exactly as it should as well, incidentally. It really is. Because this one's equipped with the multimedia pack, obviously that incorporates the sat-nav rear parking camera, the Mark Levinson stereo, also the hands-free telephone system. Obviously, and the switches for that are on the steering wheel of the vehicle here. So I'm just going to put the heater back on the seats, because the cooler works very well, almost too efficiently, because my backside's freezing now, so I'm going to heat myself back up. But it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Quite often my videos are a bit longer than this. It's needless on this one. The car drives perfectly. I cannot fault it. It drives just without, I just can't criticise it. It's wonderful. However, if I've missed something on the video, then, you know, please don't hesitate. Do give us a call. But based on this test drive, it's one of the very best you'll ever see and drive.